Welcome to the staff and directors cut of Copatv, episode whatever, 15, 16, which comes about because none of you other people that filmed Copatv episodes bothered to interview any of us. So, first up, this will probably be the final episode that anyone sees of Copatv, so we've got a few little bits and pieces to show people what it was really like. None of this rubbish that you guys had on before. So, first of all, there was a little incident that happened on one of the things where young Bradley, who was playing Tony Forte, happened to forget to enter for an entire scene. Okay, others had to cover for him. Let's just see what Brad had to say for himself after that.
The official record on camera, I feel terrible about it. I couldn't feel worse.
Another incident, gee, surprise, surprise, it involved Brad as well. And some orange juice that he happened to, well, spill all over someone else's jacket. Gee, what do you have to say about that one then, hey?
The official record on camera, I feel terrible about it. I couldn't feel worse.
Brad wasn't always just a klutz and forgetting stuff. He was, always, on task. As you can see, in this next bit where he's off doing his hair. He's pretty fussy about his hair. Take a look.
What? Yes, I'm about to do my hair. Yeah.
Oh,
I feel so.
Don't let me hold you back. Go for it.
About your hair, mate. What's the go with that Justin Bieber hairdo?
The official record on camera, I feel terrible about it. I couldn't feel worse.
Now, it wasn't all just about Brad. Actually, for some people, it wasn't about Brad at all. We had some people that just thought they were the stars, and just because they do some good work, they were the stars. Okay, we had one guy who of course had to cover for the mistakes that Brad made, covering up a scene. Let's see what he had to do. First of all, he had to do some improv. Okay, any fine actor could do that, but do they need rewards for it?
You should give me a chocolate.
You've had 60,000 of them.
I've had one.
Is that all?
One. And did you see the improv?
Yes, dear.
The whole scene would have just stopped.
I know. It's
The whole show just...
David trying to scab chocolate out of the staff.
Oh, I didn't say.
See what they put up with.
I know. Without me, there is no show.
And then there's others who work on sound and light. Yes, very important job. Let's see what they think about themselves. How highly do they think of themselves?
We're actually the stars of the show.
Yes, we are the stars of the
They
show.
don't actually
Good
do
job.
anything.
Having paid out on a couple of people in the cast though, it is, they are putting up with some fairly squalid conditions in there. I mean, check out the mirror in this next shot. What the hell is that on the mirror?
Getting beautiful with that big glob on the window. What's going on there? Eek, a bird's been in here and pooped on the window.
The backstage crew. I don't know if they are always referred to as Neanderthals, but I don't know why she's crawling around on all fours. She's got 2 legs, she should be using them.
I think my hair on camera.
Who's that sneaking past? I gotcha.
Something to do with the diets that we have here in Copacabana. Let's look at some of the food groups that people are consuming in the backstage area. First of all, let's have a look at the healthier options.
Sushi from the deli.
Okay.
Wow, sushi, I'm impressed. Oh, well, let's now look at Finn. What are you up to, Finn?
What's that? Number 5, number 6. This will be Copa episode 13, the teacher's cake. I think.
5 is finished now.
5 ice blocks. There's healthy. Okay, what about others that eat ice blocks? I mean, is there a reason for it?
Oh no! So you need the ice cream to soothe your voice.
Ice blocks to help your voice. Never heard that one before. Nice excuse that. And Mr. Tom, what are you drinking?
And what is it you're drinking there? Mother.
It's my mother.
Bit of energy drink.
Mother, as if you teenagers need any more energy. Come on, give me a break. But of course, after teenagers have eaten rubbishy food, drunken rubbishy drink, what's left to do? Oh, that's of course wash up. And who gets to wash up? Oh, look at this, the adults.
It's alright. I'm washing up duties.
Well, I bagged you out about being on diets of mother drinks and ice creams and Carissa, the sensible one, on sushi. Most of you know that I live on a diet of chocolate and caffeine. No big secret there, so I can't whinge about your diet too much. However, for those seniors who had to leave the party early at the conclusion of our final show, a lot of you whinged that you missed out on some cake. Well, look what I've got. I've got a big chunk of cake, and it's all for me, none for you. Yeah. As I mentioned, conditions fairly squalid backstage, but I think they need severe ventilation. Look at what all the hair and makeup fumes have done to Zach.
Zach, I've seen enough of Zach in the last couple of days.
Had a bit of a love interest happen in the show between, well, on stage, Lola and Tony Forte, otherwise known Brad and Ella. And wow, just look at the kiss. Just watch your scene and look at the kiss. That kiss, wow, there must have been something decent in that kiss. Very scene after this, Ella forgets a whole verse of a song. Must have been something in there, Brad. My goodness. What do you think of all that, Brad?
The official record on camera, I feel terrible about it. I couldn't feel worse.
Through all the tears and triumphs, through all the dramas that we've had, you really put on a great show, and thank you to all of the cast and crew, no matter how much I've bagged you out. Love you all. Hope to see you, a lot of you anyway, again in the next production we do. Thanks, guys. And in the last, final farewell, David, a few words of wisdom.
I must away.